two teams emerging from the tunnel with machines blowing bubbles at the players. The West Ham fans sing one of their famous songs. Newcastle Pope in goal. Trippier, Lascelles starting consecutive Premier League matches for the first time since January to February last year. Cher and Byrne, the other players in the back four. Dan Byrne's got 2 goals in his last 3 appearances. Bruno, Longstaff and Tonali in midfield. Almiron, Anderson and Isak. Then a bench of Dubravka, Dummett, Wilson, Ritchie, Target, Manquillo, Hall, Livramento and Murphy. So Wilson back on the bench after hamstring issue, but no Joe Linton for Newcastle. We are underway. West Ham have kicked off. BBC Radio Newcastle, NUFC TV. Free kick for the Magpies on the touchline in their half of the pitch. They are kicking towards the goal to our left. We have the same position as the television camera angle. Very deep position, gets it, starts to run. Tried to take on players, dispossessed, but back with Longstaff. And then Trippier sends a cross in looking for Anderson, who got underneath the ball with a header. And over the top of the easiest.
Not the easiest under pressure as well. Did well in the end to get something on it, actually.
Naif Agerd towards halfway, and Michail Antonio, the West Ham striker, played back and then lifted forwards into the box. Pope's out of his goal. The cut back and tapped in. West Ham's first attack, and Thomas Souček opens the scoring. Plays it short to Bruno. Now Almiron receives it from Longstaff. It's found the feet of Isak, helped on to Tonali, back to Isak, chance to run, 3 defenders, and Isak the only player in black and white there. Brilliant feat to hold on to possession. More defenders back than attackers, but Newcastle still on the move. Tonali, 25 yards out, left of centre, into Bruno. Move to Almiron, brings Trippier into the attack, fires straight at the keeper at the near post.
Poor ball. Good play, nice and patient, worked it. Delivery's got to be better.
Played straight at Emerson, and then West Ham lose it to Newcastle. Sandro Tonali with a chance to take them up the pitch, and he's doing so. And this is Almiron, corner of the area, turns inside, has a go for goal. Ooh, and that's not a bad effort from Almiron. Hands on the top of his head. He feels that was close. It might have been bending away rather than curling back in towards the top corner. But a nice spin. And Areola didn't dive, but he had a look. Bruno to share. I mean, they're not, you wouldn't say they're playing badly, Newcastle. They haven't created anything. They've had the Almiron shot, that's about it. Or what about this? Lascelles, big run up from the back. Enterprising run up through the thirds, and about 30 yards from the West Ham goal. He's been clattered. And Trippier, as you'd expect, with the free kick into the middle of the box, flicked on, and Areola gets down, but there was no touch from the keeper. And Dan Byrne, I think, was the player near post. He made the run in between 2 defenders, and that has dropped narrowly wide. Anderson, it's a misplaced ball, and foul by Tonali near the centre circle, and that'll probably be it for the first half. And it is it for the first half. Peter Banks blows his whistle. Newcastle are 1-0 down to West Ham, and a goal that came early. Bit of a mess at the back. Simple tap in for Thomas Souček when he comes forwards. He's passed it out to Anderson on the left wing. Bruno sidesteps Antonio. Lascelles to Trippier. 3 in the box. Square to Bruno behind the D. Still in possession, Bruno. Isak in the area, gets turned, clips it up. Longstaff trying to head it down. Areola.
Oh, what a save! What a save that is!
In fact, it was Dan Byrne in the middle who had the header. Byrne there, come up from full down. Areola busy for the first time today, really, and nobody in black and white could get anything on the rebound. It was Byrne at the back stick.
Strong hand.
Trippier with a free kick from in midfield. Alexander Isak's in and scores! And Isak is in and scores his 6th goal of the season. The free kick from deep from Trippier was headed down, and all alone in the penalty area, Isak took a touch and lifted it high into the net. In the 57th minute, the equaliser has arrived. West Ham United 1, Newcastle United 1.
I think this will be checked.
Oh yeah, I think he might be offside.
This will be checked.
Ball. Well, VAR is Andy Madley. He will have a look, and he's doing so right now. It's not clear. It's a goal. It is a goal for Alexander Isak and for Newcastle United, who have levelled it up in London. Forwards again from West Ham. Share header into midfield. Almiron chests it, and has he lost it? Referee is going to give a free kick, but he lets play go on because Newcastle are away with an advantage over the halfway line. Longstaff on the outside of Anderson. Nobody in the box. Anderson comes inside, then goes back on the outside of Ward-Prowse, then shifts it inside onto his right. It's good feet from Elliot Anderson, as we're so used to seeing now. He has the ball again, 5 yards outside the area. Back to Bruno, central position. Hung up for Trippier. Put back in towards
Yes!
Isak! And Isak with another tap in. This time at the back post from Trippier's ball back over. And they've turned it around inside minutes. Isak with both goals. And it's West Ham United 1, Newcastle United 2.
That's Paquetá again. He turns off. Doesn't want to track Trippier, doesn't want to get close to him. Great little ball played in and saying that by Trippier. But Paquetá just doesn't want to know.
Well onside Trippier.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's no doubt about this. Not at all.
62 minutes on the London Stadium clock, and Newcastle United have come from a goal down to lead by 2 goals to 1, and Alexander Isak now has 7 for the season, and a left-footed tap in, 1-touch finish, back stick. There's some West Ham complaints thinking there should be an offside in this. We've seen it back a few times.
There's nothing to check.
No.
Get on with the game, will you?
Lascelles now 40 yards out, forwards to Trippier. Isak's there, Anderson coming in at the back post as well. Goal kick.
Chance just drops for him, doesn't it? Doesn't get anything on it. It's a fresh air, I think.
Takes a touch back to Trippier, then on down the line to Bruno. Could go inside to Longstaff or Tonali. It's with the Italian, then Longstaff to Bruno, then pushed inside to Sharon, finding the players in space, making West Ham work. That's a good ball moved on to Byrne, and through, and Isak's in. This for the hat-trick. Isak around the keeper and sent wide, and he's hit the post. He's hit the post, and then it's gone out off the defender for a corner. So close to a first treble in black and white.
Great ball down Bourne. What a pick out this is. Should score, really.
Oh, it's hit the post. It's come back and hit Nayef again and gone for the corner. Over to the far side, and Soufal galloping forwards, cuts it back. Kudus edge of the area.
No.
Mohamed Kudus, the substitute, has beaten Nick Pope low down at the keeper's left-hand side. And in the 89th minute, it's West Ham United 2, Newcastle United 2.
Oh, it's a good hit, to be fair, but once he's got away down that right side, it's a good little pick out.